community or race like the Jewish people, and then simultaneously have the Holocaust. For some people, that was just too large a contradiction, and so it's easier for them to believe that the Holocaust didn't happen.
Fascism is a series of ideas centred around a revolutionary ultranationalism, racial hierarchy, a recapturing of a mythic past, and authoritarian leadership. Some things might...
Well, me and Lyra have got on the boat and just opened her up. It was lovely and warm here, lovely and warm outside, but by God, with all the blinds shut inside the boat, when I opened her up, she was like a fridge. So I'm just turning the fire on. I've just started the diesel heater. It's just starting to click, as you can hear, just about. Can hardly hear her, but you can hear the fan, just about, and you can just about hear it. And I'm just getting the bedding out of the cupboard there, and lay it out here. If I got to, I'll lay it out in the sunshine later on. But everything's been in here all winter, freezing cold. So it all needs warming up and getting ready. This will soon get it going in a minute. It's getting warm now. So fingers crossed, get a cool the boat out. Well, there you go, diesel heaters, come on. Got herself right out of temperature. All bars are light. I don't know if you can see it, but all the bars are light on the thing. She's permanently on low, this fire. I shut her down on low, I set her up on low. And if you listen, she's on about 1 beat a second. That's 1 beat a second. And the fan, you can hardly hear the fan, it's on quite slow. And the heat coming off it is fantastic. There you go, perfect little heater. Right, so we've come down here this afternoon. We've checked Dave's boat here. Got a bit of water in him, but not too bad. Richard's over there painting his. And this one, as I say, my little star, he's bone dry. There's cloth there on the floor, bone dry. Everything in the lockers, bone dry. The only water in here is bottled water. So shut the cover back up now because we finished for the day. I'm just checking everything. See those rags, look, bone dry. Even that towel ain't that damp, and that is salt saturated. It usually sucks up all the moisture. Or the roof. I've got to buy this for the other boat now, me new one. It's a sorry state really, this little boat. I'm going to be gutted not going out in it anymore. But I got to take all the instruments off. But I'll do that in better weather. Yeah, unbelievable. Well, the boat's alright up on the crossing banks there. So we just come down and check out the moorings and see how much erosion we've had. And the sandbank out there has been hit away quite a lot. But my boy's still out there and the other boy's still up there. So we've still got our mooring safe. This thing's broke away from its mooring. Needs putting back on. But other than that, everything's hunky-dory. Isn't it, madam? Morning, everybody. Although it's been, it's going to be a nice day. Been out of bed half hour. Although it's going to be a nice day. Let me get out there. Let Daddy get up. Although it's been a nice day, it's wasn't really warm until 20 minutes ago, half hour ago. And now the sun's full out. So we've got condensation on our screens. So we'll let some air in and we're getting ready to go out and go wandering at the park and then get some work done on this little boat. My Lyra likes her walkers today, and then we're down to take the electrics off the other boat today, Lyra. Yeah? Cup of tea first. Got a few groceries here I got to chuck. Beers from last night. Water bottle and a pack of eggs I believe left in the fridge. They're still okay, they're not floaters, so they would be alright, but I'm not going to take the chance. anyway, let's get my clothes on and get sorted and get out for another day. Hopefully I can get these cushions back on my own boat sometime where they belong. Well, we've been out for the dog walk. Met one of the new punters living on the boat at the end there. A nice woman. So she's making her boat comfy and easy to get onto. So this afternoon now I'm going to have to set off of this one and inspect it, and then my brother will be here in a minute and we're off down to the other boat to get all the electrics off, ready to build back onto here for Easter. But this morning walking, it was so hot, you will never see me without overalls on any time of year, but they had to come off. I can't believe how hot it was today, and that was at 11:30. Too hot, there's something wrong. Never mind, I've got to put all my cans away later on tonight, and I'll run my engine up. She hasn't been started for about 7 months, so batteries are fully charged again after last night. We had everything on, as you can see. By the time I woke up for my first cup of tea this morning, 8 o'clock, that was fully charged. So anyway, there you go. Boat's tidy, but this year I should paint her right through and get all this back on the boat where it belongs and get back to being tidy and organised. Still, it is early in the year. It will go off cold tonight, so don't let this fine weather deceive you. Well, I managed to get my front set off. Took all about 5 minutes. First one of those type I took off. You got a few wet repairs and put away wet. It's a bit yunky-dunky. So I don't think they're ideal for leaving out in the winter. The water went in the top, sat all the way down like a, gone down it like a straw. Then it's dried out, and you've got rings and rings of this, where it's all gone off. And then you've got the bulk wire that's there, it's metal, and you've got that off the wire, where it's been sat against it, so that all needs changing to this type of wire. And I'm hoping now that the other cell they give me in there might be a bolt, one with a bulk rope on it for that front. So if not, I'm going back to Ancon's, fingers crossed. Well, I've come back, took all the bits off the other boat. Now I've come back and I'm looking at this cell, and just up here was what looked like some knife slashes. There, that's dead neat cut. But when I pulled the cell from there, it runs so easy, being an old cell. So my only hope is I might take this sacrificial strip off, because it's got no, I don't need to in actual fact. It's the other side I've got to take off, the bolt one, this bolt thing. I might take that off and sew it onto one of my other cells. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to check the boat cell I got in the boat in a minute and see if that's a bolt rope one. So fingers crossed, tide's coming in and start the engine on this boat tonight. So it's lovely and warm and early. The fire's been on all day, so we're cooking. All 5 batteries are fully charged. We're up on 14.48 volts, so a little bit higher than it should be, but it's plenty, no problem. And Lyra's had a good run again down the beach. Yeah, madam? Coming in, madam? Come on in, lay on the bed. We'll get the blankets on in a bit. We go walkies first, alright? We go walkies and then we'll do the bed after. Well, we just had our tea. Tide's in, just gone 7 o'clock, it's just on its way out now. So it's full water, we're floating. I've just started the boat engine. She started, didn't even hear the starting motor. She's fucking fantastic engine on this. And everything ready now for the night, shut down. I took the sails off the other boat. I repaired the front of this boat and done some painting. And just built a bucket of fucking coal, getting it to fuel off the top. Cock under there. I just had to clean that up. But now, as I say, engine running treat. Get back on our normal battery. And fully systems fully charged. And we've had the lights on for the last hour. So, yeah. Mind you, I put a bit of power in with the engine when I had it running. That was banging out 16 amps. And it was fully charged, so not a problem. Anyway, give it shape tonight, folks. Been busy working. And tomorrow, 1st of March, Crow Point stays open till 10 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. So, and there's my little baby, waiting to get the work done on her. Well, we have early tea tonight. As Tide come in about 6:30, so there's our boat there, right in the middle of the screen. We had our tea and that, waiting for the tide to go out. Then we come back to the estuary. Doubt if you can see it. It's down below us here. But tonight is a lovely full moon, so we've come out for a dog walk. We've been out for 3/4 of an hour now, and walked all along the bank, and then back for bed. Well, back watch TV for an hour. Day 4, I'm getting as much done as I can on the small boat. I've got the engine bracket out yet, and I'm just trying to get. I can only do so much because I haven't got the equipment, but there's a bracket here goes in. That goes in there, and the sonar used to be on there. So I'm now making the board up to go on there, and it'll load the radio, the GPS, and a few other things, and it'll come off and spin round out the way when we're not sailing. So it's pointless doing all the insulation in here. It's only a couple of hours to fit the insulation, but until I fitted all the wires, because I got to remount. But at the moment the battery's under here, which is no good, so I'm making a battery rack in the bottom of there, which is integral into the sump underneath, so no gases are in here. Probably getting a diesel fire that's going to be in the top of that there, so that'll be cut off, so the bottom is still open when the instruments are on. So, but you must have your compass, your depth sounder, and your other bits, so we'll get there. We'll do it in bits and pieces, we will get there.
Place is between Lord Frost and his
Well, here
EU
we are,
counterparts.
5 days on a boat.
Can I ask you last?
Coming back into Bristol now, and got all my cells and bits in the back ready to repair.
Whether the money
Moving out.
being allocated to towns